Today, this is a novice construction tutorial for BMW front bar color changing film.
The teachers can roll away.
Apply defoamer when applying the film. Fix one side first. Pull the membrane away from the other side. Pull to the middle position. Divide the front bar into left and right halves for construction. One hand holds up the membrane. At the same time, heat the membrane evenly. The other guy pedals flat. Stretch the membrane at the same time. Stretching is to allow the film to fit the curvature of the paint surface as closely as possible. Let's seal off this area at the corner of the headlight first. At the same time, observe whether the membrane is stretched in place. No problem, continue to bake back. There will be some dense small folds in the middle of the freshly baked film. First pull out the general arc of the entire bar. Then slowly remove these small folds. The flat position flattens the folds and then stretches the film up. After processing a corner, deal with another corner. When peeling off the film, first heat the film in the oven, then peel off the film. Winter color changing films are particularly prone to bursting. Throw the membrane out the middle, remove the wrinkles in the middle. After the arc on the left half is drawn into shape, start pulling the right half. Also bake the film from the middle to both sides.
Students who want to learn car film can find me on the homepage. There are professional film props. It can also be constructed on top of the real car until you learn it.
After applying the film, check that the stretched membrane is in place. And then we take care of the wrinkles. Remove all the wrinkles. Heat the oven to level the folds. At this time, the entire arc of the front bar has been pulled out. Scrape the membrane firmly on the plane. Drain the bubbles. Little by little, the folds in the corners are scattered. The middle license plate frame cannot be removed. Choose to cut and do splicing. If there are folds on the top, it can be scattered in the direction of the license plate frame. There is no order of application. There is no standard construction method, as long as the car can be delivered perfectly. So everyone thinks differently. The construction methods are also different. You stretch the radians in place, scrape on the plane, then go little by little to dissipate the surrounding folds. Cut off the excess waste and time. It will improve construction efficiency.
Encounter particle. It's better to dip your hands in saliva. I hope the owner doesn't see this video. Think about your car being leaked. The sky is falling.
After the plane is scraped, you put the membrane in the gap. Scrape out the shape of the gap.
Avoid eating when trimming. It's like a dog gnawing.
In fact, the construction difficulty of the color change film is not very large, as long as the early stretching is in place. Later, it was found that there were uneven surfaces, a wrinkled surface. Just heat it up in the oven, just let the membrane retract naturally. If there are folds that cannot be retracted, it means that it was not stretched in place in the early stage. Then you peel off the membrane, just figure out a way to dissipate the folds. Slightly smaller folds, after heating in the oven, you can push it down directly. The part where the opening is encountered, make sure the corners are compacted. Avoid peeling the film when peeling. Cut a 5mm hemming, plug the membrane under the license plate frame. The gap can be attached to the edge of the adjacent piece when trimming. Cut the hemming. It's about 3 to 5mm. Then use a scraper to stuff the hemming into the gap. Basically, you can't see the color leakage. If it is a white or a light colored car, you need to wrap one more edge. Many novices encounter this suspended membrane. I don't know how to cut the film.
Once it is cut, the old lamp next to it creaked first.
You heat it in the oven. Press the edge of the gap first. It is best to see the shape inside this rocker arm before pasting. Determine which part is waste. And then we cut the waste. Cut it smaller first. Pull open the membrane. Take a look at the specific shape inside. And then we cut it little by little. The groove at this corner is deeper, so peel off the membrane from below. Send film into the groove. When sending the film, try to ensure that the film inside the groove is preferably not stretched. This groove is easy to bubble later. You imagine that one day the owner of the car will come back and point at your nose and say,
"You posted a chicken!"
Wipe off excess waste. You can also let the membrane relax as much as possible. Make the film soft. Continue to send the film into the groove from the side. Nail the deepest part of the groove first. Heat in the oven and slowly remove the wrinkles. It was found that there were bulges in the grooves. Be sure to send as much film as possible into the groove. Even if you try hard now, the chances of rebulging in the future are also very high. Slowly dissipate the surrounding folds. Continue to dissipate the folds from below. This part has been stretched in advance. These folds will naturally adhere to the paint surface as soon as they are baked in the oven. Cut along the outer edge of the slit. Tuck this little hemming into the gap.